what better way to talk about the Anthony Joshua, well, ass whooping from Andy Ruiz Jr. than on Twitter. Some fans are even blaming Drake because he went out and he took this picture with Drake saying he about to break the curse. And as we can see, Twitter has no chill. About to break the curse, and everybody was like, absolutely not. He got his ass handed in 7 rounds. His first match to Ruiz Jr. weeks after posting up with Drake. I was like, wow. And that's just only one of the mistakes that he made during this fight. Now, this is the same man that we're talking about that will fight Wilder. And let's be mindful, Wilder isn't a great boxer. People, we live in a we live in an era of boxing where people don't even talk about this sport no more since Floyd Mayweather called it quits. I'm being honest. Before Floyd Mayweather, we did have someone like Lennox Lewis, maybe was the hottest commodity. Before him, before Lennox, of course, it was Mike Tyson. But it's like a void in boxing. Hold on, Oscar De La Hoya made it popular for a hot minute, so. And Pacquiao was in between. He wasn't like the hottest commodity. Like, you wouldn't see him on commercials, and you wouldn't see him in movies or on talk shows. You know, he was doing what he did for his country, his people. But the American way is what I'm talking about. How he literally didn't do what Floyd Mayweather did for the sport. And this is what we have to deal with. I mean, this is not great boxing to me. When I say great boxing, I'm talking about Muhammad Ali, Smoking Joe Frazier, George Foreman, Mike Tyson, Rocky Marciano. These are great, legendary boxers. When you mention Wilder is all out of control when he swings, he's a savage fighter. And cool, calm, and calculating fighter would tear his ass up on any given day of the week. Joshua has basic skills, and he was exposed for not being a top shotter last night by getting his ass beat by, I'm not knocking Ruiz at all, Anthony Ruiz Jr. at all, but he by a guy that's overweight for boxing. You know, it looked like he don't care too much about his appearance. And you look at Joshua, it looked like he goes to the gym faithfully. Looks could be deceiving. And I don't know what he was doing before this fight. Whatever he was doing, it didn't work at all. Because this will go down as probably the second or third biggest upset of all time. You have the Mike Tyson and Buster Douglas upset, which is probably the biggest boxing upset of all time. And then you're going to have this Joshua and Ruiz, like right up there, because he was so over in this fight. Like, the odds probably was 10-1. Somebody got rich. That one or two people that bet against Joshua won a lot of money. A lot of money. And it's nothing that anybody could say about it or do about it, because he lost in the 7th round by TKO. They stopped the fight. It just didn't make no sense, man. And they're trying to find a reason to blame Drake, but shit, I just think he got his ass beat, and that's just period. Who is the most dominant boxer out? You would have to say Wilder, because there's nobody else really out there that's really good anymore. I mean, let's go back. Let's go back at least in Floyd Mayweather's prime, he had better boxers to fight than what the heavyweight division offer now, man. At least we had Oscar De La Hoya and Mayweather, you know, Pacquiao Mayweather. These guys, man, they're heavyweights and they're losing to nobodies. And if you pay for one of these fights, you'll be madder than you would paying for a Mike Tyson fight in his prime when he was knocking niggas out in 2 to 3 seconds. So what do you guys think about Joshua getting his ass beat? Well, upset. He got upset by Andy Ruiz Jr. Like this video, leave your comments, share it on social media, Twitter, Instagram, and subscribe later.